Hi, and welcome back to Lizard Studios. This week we are going to be finished our weaving, the one that we made last week. Last week we made a weaving by making a loom, a paper loom. And we used strips of paper to weave in and make a wonderful design and a wonderful piece of artwork, which we have right here, okay? Today, we are going to be finishing this weaving by framing it and making it much nicer with some patterns, okay? So let's begin and let's take out some materials. Okay, so this is what you're going to need today. Just like last week, we used newspaper. You're gonna need newspaper today also, okay? You're also going to need a glue stick. You are going to need a pair of scissors so we could cut with them. You're gonna need the same cereal box that you used last week or another cereal box, but those strips of paper were fine, the ones that we cut last week, so we're gonna use these, okay? You need a pencil or a marker just in case we needed to sign or for anything else, okay? And you're gonna need also a piece of yarn or wool or any string that you might have from around the house. You're gonna need that, okay? We're gonna use it later. All right, so let's begin. So last week we were saying that many things in this world is made from fabric. Fabric was made to cover us humans up from the cold weather. So civilizations from far and long ago, they started making weavings by taking wool from the animals and weaving them to make clothes for us, okay, so we could stay warm. Nowadays, weavings are everywhere, on curtains, on cushions, on ourselves, and we don't really think about how they're made, but this is the technique of weaving, okay? It's over, under, over, under, over, under on a loom. It's very simple. So we did that last week. We learned the technique. We made it on a very special loom that has wavy lines and zigzag lines, and that created a really nice pattern all around. But this is not finished. Today, what I want you to do with your newspaper is take one page from the newspaper, just any page, you cut it out. And what I want you to do with that is to glue it as a frame. So you're gonna take it, even if it's upside down, it's fine. The letters don't have to be looking down because we're using the texture and the patterns. We're not using anything else. So here is a nice frame to our work. So what I'm gonna do is take some glue, the glue stick, and I am going to frame, I can't open it. There we go. Have to exercise more. Okay, so I'm gonna put some glue around the edge, okay, of my weaving and in the middle. Okay, so it stays stuck. Okay, be careful with that. And now I am going to glue it on the newspaper, just like this. If you don't have newspaper, you could use the box, the outside of the box. Okay, you could use anything you could find. Okay, and here is my frame. I see that it's a little bit broken up here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut just a tiny bit. Okay, so it's not like broken and ugly. I want to make it really nice, and I want to make the best line I could have at the top. Woo, it went away. Now that I have this, I want to finish it up with some little crosses or some little designs. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a piece of cardboard. We're going to cut strips, thin strips, not too thick. We're going to cut them like this. Okay, we're going to cut plenty of them, a bunch of them in the same textures that we have used before, if it's possible, of course. And I'm going to keep them here. And I'm also going to take, I'm going to keep them here. I am also going to take newspaper and I am going to cut it up in small strips, very thin strips. And what I'm gonna do is keep it right here. And look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my glue stick and I am going to make 2 rows of cereal box crosses, okay? So you have to make a little design of what you want, okay? I'm gonna make crosses, so that's what I'm gonna do because I like crosses and I think it's gonna look like buttons going all the way down. So what I want is to design something that goes all the way down from the top to the bottom, okay? Here we go. Okay, and now we have finished putting the crosses in a newspaper right here. What have we done today? Today we have finished decorating our weaving, okay? We had a loom, the white loom. We did a weaving with the cardboard and with the newspaper. And now we have decorated a little bit more just to make it look really nice, okay? The next thing that we're gonna do is hang it up. So if you have a piece of yarn at your house or a piece of string, all you have to do is cut a little piece, and I'll show you what to do so you could hang it up and have a nice piece of artwork to show. So you turn it around, you put the string right in the back like this, maybe 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, like that. Okay, I measure by eye, okay? So you take some sellotape or masking tape, it could be any type of tape really, and you put it in the back, and when you turn it around, voila, your beautiful weaving is done for you. So I hope you like this project. I hope you do it again at some other point. You know, sometimes if you have time, you can do a weaving all by yourself. Doesn't have to be with me. And have a good day, have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week with another great art project. Okay, bye bye.